Welcome to the CWC Podcast with your host, David Selby, Justin Reed, and Andy Horton.
She go. All right, we're on. Oh man, I look like shit. I've been out filming all day, and I'm like kind of like greasy and sunburned and all that stuff.
I've been picking sticks out of the yard.
No, okay, just picking up sticks out there, so you don't trip over them.
Trying not to get snake bit. Trying to get where we can mow the lawn.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's windy out there today.
Yeah. And pine trees. It's crazy.
I know your zipline camera rig thing that you're working on is going to be a cool deal, though. I was talking to Todd Eldred at Baker Spain at the Goat Ranch today, and he said, other than Whiskey Myers Band, we should have access to run the zipline rig over the concert. Which how that clearance came in, I have no idea.
Even if Whiskey Myers says no, that's still cool.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
If we can get footage like that, Whiskey Myers would be super big, because it'd be a lot of people, but even if it's not, because the other acts are great. Like, they're awesome. They're going to have really good acts there. So
even if it's just church night, the Wednesday night deal.
Yeah.
You just think about people having their hands up in the air and worshiping and like the whole thing. I think it'll be really, really cool. I
think the footage will be better that night.
It may be.
Plus, I think they'll start it well before dark, or they usually do. So,
right, yeah, their opener.
That will be a really good chance. I'm excited about it. I think.
And the opener is Stephen McWhorter, if I remember right, and it's the guy that wrote and performs the song "Come Jesus Come," which is the song that they had for their opening.
Yeah.
And so he's going to be there before the concert that night, and he's going to actually meet with some of the recovering addicts, I think, or at least the directors of the program that Josh and those guys are all involved with there at the ranch. And so, he was really, really passionate about everything that came out of last year. I guess Josh has had a direct connection to him anyways, to where he was able to ask, like, hey, can we just use that song for that video, for the video that we did? And that's why when that video came out, it actually had the song that was playing during the opening ceremony, instead of the song that I had slapped on it and edited it to, because I sent it to the Spains and they were like, why didn't you have the song on there? I was like, well, copyright infringement for one. And they're like, no. They're like, no, we know the guy used the song. I was like, oh gosh, okay. Let's go. And yeah, that video has, really performed well as far as, engagement.
Oh, yeah.
So that's kind of cool. But he'll be there. Imagine we'll meet him. He's, probably gonna, I hope he's open to an interview. So yeah. So I guess to catch everybody up, Baker Spain Stampede is not going to be this weekend, of course, because we're going to be at the 11 Point Showdown, but it starts on a Saturday this year. So it'll be a full 9-day event, and they're going to have bluegrass music and everything. We just put out the podcast with Josh and Jordan Spain, where I just sat down with them and we kind of just talked. Honestly, we just took, no restraints, whatever. We just talked, and it's probably one of those podcasts that maybe a lot of people don't make it halfway through, even because it's like an hour and a half long. But yeah, I wanted that to be just like an easygoing, just no restraints kind of podcast where we just talk about anything and everything. And as we got into the back half of that show, actually, we ended up talking some more about the production that we're doing with Building Spain, the series that we've been actively shooting for, and and it's coming along. We've got a rough cut on episode 1. We've got some bits and pieces kind of falling into place for the several episodes following that. It's all coming together, but Baker Spain Stampede is a major driver for the whole show, and that's obviously going to be next weekend. So, so on the heels of doing, I'll be down there at 11 Point Showdown. I'll get down there tomorrow night, which will be Thursday night. I'll be there all day Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, filming the whole time. We'll be shooting like crazy there. They've got a lot of good stuff lined up. And on the heels of that, it's going to be balls to the wall, basically, like as soon as we get back from that, because we'll just be on that countdown to the Stampede. And there's just an added pressure there for what we do whenever we're shooting for a series like this. And there's a lot more crew involved. And yeah, it's just one of those things that I feel like this has a lot of potential, and I think that it's a great piece for something that we produce with the Chuckwagon channel, because there is Chuckwagon racing at the heart, at the center of what they do with the Baker Spain Stampede. And so it's like, if we can slap people with a series like this that maybe hits in a lot of different ways, that isn't necessarily just right in your face Chuckwagon racing, it's just another great way for us to be promoting the sport, rural culture in general, equine culture, just like all the above, cowboy culture, Western culture, old Western culture, the family traditional values that come with these kinds of events. I'm very excited about this series on a lot of levels. And there's a lot of hard work and blood, sweat, and tears going into this thing. I mean, it's exhausting, to be frank with you. But I do think that this is one of those pieces that's worth it, and it's going to be good for absolutely everybody. If I've said this all along, if any one of these Chuckwagon race events succeeds in any way, it's a benefit for every single track. So, I mean, I just think that it's a good, and I just think it's meant to happen right now. I live an hour away from there for whatever reason. That's the way the chips fell for us, and I think that's what I'm supposed to be doing. So stay tuned for more stuff on that. We're hopefully going to get a teaser trailer out here in the next couple weeks. We would love to have something like that out during the Stampede, so that we can be saying, hey, this is Building Spain, the show that we're doing, and here's a little snippet, here's a taste. But yeah, Andy, you'll be down there all week, and it's gonna be a busy time. But I'm kind of, honestly, candidly, I'm kind of excited to like close the door on it for a couple days and just go focus on this other race on 11 Point Showdown, because it's going to be a good race, and we've got a lot of teams. And so today we're going to hit on the 11 Point Showdown lineups. And do you have that in front of you?
I do.
So I think we just run through this thing. I just want to call out everybody's name, and it's like that last ditch effort to make sure that everybody does know that they're racing and who they're racing against.
Right.
And if anything's wrong, then we can get it called out now. So, okay, 11 Point Showdown lineups. Let's just flip-flop back and forth. Let's kick it off. Big Horse Rubber Tire, Heat 1, County Line Bunch, and 2, Stupid to Stop. Heat 2, Freight Train and BS Racing. Heat 3, Flatlanders and High, Low, Hard, and Fast. Heat 4, Haywire and Tennessee Whiskey. And Heat 5 will be a buy run for Cowcutter.
All right. We got 46-inch mules. Heat 1, Hickory Plains Outlaws, number 1, and Ain't Scared. Heat 2, Where's Robbie and Sue's Pond. And Heat 3 will be a buy run with Buck Wild.
You got a short one. All right. 46-inch ponies. We got 9 heats on this deal. All right. Heat 1, Outlaws and Derek Hands. Heat 2, Bent Shank Ranch. Wore their hat yesterday. Thank you guys for sponsoring the show once upon a time. Taking on Wild Ones. Heat 3, Western Junkies and Going Nuts, number 1. Heat 4, T&J and FSR Pony Edition. Not Phony, Pony. I'm going to say it one more time. Heat 4, T&J and FSR Pony Edition. There you go, guys. Heat 5, Hells Bells, Hot Flash, and Johnston Outlaws. Heat 6, Down Bad and Too Stupid to Stop. Heat 7, Freight Train and Split Decisions. Heat 8, Going Nuts, Number 2, and Twisted Spoke. Heat 9, Hartwick, Horseshoeing, and Stampede.
All right, 52-inch ponies. Heat 1, Full Throttle and D&D Farms. Heat 2, Coming Undone and Crossroads Express. Heat 3, Piney Crees Express and Bumblebees. Heat 4, American Outlaws and Fort Smith Horse and Mule. Heat 5 is Daddy's Money versus Tennessee Whiskey. Heat 6 is Derek Hands and the Outlaws.
Oh, man. Do you think it was Piney Crees?
I don't know. It's where they put, so that guy read it.
I bet you it's Piney Creek and
Probably is Piney Creek.
Savannah.
Savannah says that's what it says on the sheet.
We read whatever you put on the teleprompter.
It's not our fault.
I don't think our audience can hear Savannah right now because she's producer mode, but she's back there making her case, saying that it's not her fault. It is how it was put on the heat sheets. So we're calling out ACWRA. We read it like you write it. She says she's showing it to us. It's Piney Freeze. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put my chips on Piney Creek.
Hey, they're Piney Crees now.
Yep, the Piney Crees.
You have been christened.
Oh my gosh. Okay. 52-inch mules is where we're at. Diamond KC and Hickory Plains Outlaws number 1. Heat 2, Sue's Pawn and Triangle S. Heat 3, Bob's Babies. Heat 4, Coming Undone and Pitching a Fit.
All right. Here comes my favorite class. Buckboard. I don't know. It's between this and Big Mules. Heat 1 is Full Throttle Loca versus Rarin' to Go. Heat 2, Bad Company and the Twisted Spoke. Heat 3, Crossroads Express, Byron. Heat 4, Freight Train and Keystone Express. Heat 5, Full House and Bar H Ranch and Rodeo.
Okay, and to the youth. Ponies, 8 and under. Going Nuts, number 1. That's Wade Nutt. Bent Shank Ranch, Riley Pillow. Too Stupid to Stop, Suede Wiles. Outlaws, Jagger Pennington. Going Nuts, number 2, Delilah Nutt. Down Bad, Clayton Whitworth. Too Stupid to Stop, Catch Wiles. Welcome back, Catch. We're excited to see you run again. Freight Train, Timber Tuttle. Going Nuts, number 3, Tulsa Nut.
Ponies 9 and up. Hells Bells Hot Flash, Jace Howard. Split Decision, Austin Pruitt. FSR Pony Edition, Ava Beatty. Beatty? We'll go with that.
BT.
Desperados, Kyler Weaver. Stampede, J.D. Bradley. Spinning Daddy's Money. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tucker Lewis. Down Bad, Ellison Whitworth.
To the Mules, 8 and under. Clay Ain't Skeered, Clay Myatt. Hickory Plains Outlaws, Suede Wiles. Hee Haw Express, Bucket Lyles. Lyle. Yes. That is the name on the sheet. Gosh dang it.
That's
Seth
him.
Lyle.
That's
It's
his
Seth
name.
Lyle. That's Seth Lyle. Yeah, that's Seth
Yes.
Lyle's kiddo. Bucket.
Yes.
We got it right. It's really hard to read Lyle after you read Wiles, so we apologize. Bucket. Glad to see you out there, Bucket. Corbin Ain't Skeered, Corbin Myatt. And to the Mules.
Mules 9 to 14. Ain't Scared, Austin Pruitt, and Buck Wild, Easton Parks. You want me to go ahead and do the Outriders?
Yeah, I get it.
Outriders 8 and under, Jagger Pennington, Tulsa Nut, Leighton Parks, Clayton Whitworth, and Raven Rutledge.
Raven.
And
And the Outriders,
Raven
9
Rutledge.
9 to 14. Jace Smotherman. We are good at reading. Ow and Al Brown Cow. Ellison Whitworth. All right, Outriders 9 to 14. Rather, we're gonna give you another shot here. Jace Smotherman, Ellison Whitworth, Austin Pruitt, and Callie Hart. All right, kiddos. We've got quite a few youth. I mean, yeah, that's a heck of a turnout. I mean, we're gonna have a lot of teams racing, but it just gets me a little bit excited to see that many youth. Can't wait to see that. We need to almost have like another day for the youth, get them their own race day. Darn it.
Right. I know, right?
All right, well, you got the big noise.
Here's my other favorite division, Big Mules. Heat 1, Seriously Dumber and Diamond S Express. Heat 2, Driving Daddy Nuts is a buy run. Heat 3, Going Nuts and Dumb and Dumber number 2. Heat 4, Triangle S versus Hogeye. Heat 5, Sue's Pond and Total Chaos. That's a good description for Big Mules. Heat 6, Outlaws and Freight Train. Heat 7, Dumb and Dumber number 1 and Desperados number 1.
Okay. All right. I think I'm just going to round it out here. We got the classics. We got one Heat, County Line Bunch, and BS Racing. This looks like one of those races that we're going to be keeping an eye on. County Line Bunch and BS Racing. County Line Bunch, I think, got it done at the last race. They are very serious about what they're doing this year. Excited to see that again. Yep. In the adult land rush, we've got Heat 1, Wagon 1, Ain't Scared, Austin Pruitt. Outrider 1, Ain't Scared, Clara Myatt. Wagon 2, Twisted Spoke, Gracie Pate. Outrider 2, Twisted Spoke, Aaron Allen. That'd be a good one. And 4 up 52-inch mules. We've got Heat 1 with Bob's Babies and Coming Undone, and Heat 2, Ain't Scared and Pitching a Fit. And that rounds it out. So, I don't have the exact number of teams, but I got 4 pages is what we just read. It's going to be a lot of races. We don't have Justin on today. He's been busy. We're going to see him down there on the starting line this weekend. But if Justin was here, he would say that the weather for Pocahontas, Arkansas on the 10-day forecast might look something like this. Friday, we've got a 40% chance of rain, 81 as the high, a little bit of wind. Saturday, we got a 25% chance of rain, and it looks like that's going to kind of notch its way down as the day goes on. And Sunday, low chance of rain. So it's looking like a pretty decent weekend to me. It'll be a little humid, but I like it like that. It's the summertime. Be a good weekend. Well, yeah, that's what we've got for you guys today. Kind of a little bit unconventional how we've been running through the shows here lately. We've been trying some new stuff, but we've also been really, really busy trying to keep up with everything we're shooting and editing, and we're just in that summer stretch right now. We're going to have obviously 11 Point Showdown this weekend. We've got Baker Spain for a 9-day stretch following that. And then, I mean, if you've looked at your calendars in July, there's a lot of Chuckwagon racing. There's the Greasy Bend will be in that first weekend. We won't be at that race, unfortunately, and hopefully we're crossing my fingers we're having a baby on July 4th. And then we're going to have the last 3 weekends, basically, of July, where it will go Camden, Arkansas Rats Race. It'll be B and B Farms the weekend after that. And then to kick off the very, very start of August 2nd and 3rd, we're rolling out to Glen, Mississippi to do the Reggie Little Outlaw race. So you talk about, like, it is going to be crazy. It's just going to be like that. We're gonna kick out as much content as we can in this stretch of time while we're just insanely busy, and we just appreciate everybody's patience there. We did just get race day number 1 uploaded, I believe, to the channel from Whiskey Ridge. So go check that out for Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah, we got thumbs up from Savannah, and we're working on race day 2, and we'll have that up as quickly as possible. Gosh, I wonder, 112 teams this weekend, so that's going to be absolutely crazy. And I feel like the bar has been raised this year. Like, the standard is different now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the events are it's a whole different game now, for sure. You can feel it.
Man. Okay, let's look at the schedule of events here real quick for this weekend. The gates, they opened today. So camping was open today at 8 a.m. Everybody should be getting this Thursday by midday. Friday, June 13th, 10 a.m. Ticket booth opens. 11 a.m. pasture opening. And I do know that they take their sports out there pretty seriously, and they have got the whole arena set up. They're doing the whole thing. They've got the stage. They're renting their stage from Whiskey Ridge. So, I mean, you're talking about a good-looking production stage. Nice stage. 6:30 p.m. bull riding and calf scramble. 9 p.m. live music with Jake Long Band. Saturday, the 14th, you've got Futurity and pasture roping at 10 a.m., 11 a.m., pasture hay bale barrel race. That'll be fun. 12:45, they're kicking off the national anthem and 1 p.m. race time. Bull riding, porta potty racing in the evening at 6:30. Live music with the Red Dirt Underground Band at 9 p.m. And Sunday, they will kick it off again, just like the day before. National anthem, 12:45, 1 p.m. Chuckwagon racing, 6 p.m. awards ceremony announcements. They didn't formally say it would be an hour following the races. They're just saying 6 p.m. So we'll see if there's any flexibility there. But at least for anybody that's wondering, I know they're trying to be pretty organized. So I would assume 6 p.m. that day. And with how many teams there are going to be, it might be 6 p.m. anyway. So yeah. Get everything together. Don't forget your socks and your clean underwear. Bring plenty of that. It's going to be a good time out there. I'm excited to see everybody. Andy, I know we don't have you this weekend, but that's okay. And
that's a bummer. That would have been a good one too.
It'd be a good one, but we'll have. We do still have someone. We have another crew member that nobody's ever met before, probably, and his name's Tim Michaelak. He'll be there, kind of filling in with a similar role to what Andy normally does. He's a drone guy. He understands the technology side of things. He's a very, very high-level video guy out of Springfield, Missouri, a guy I've worked with for a long time. So he's not taking Andy's spot. Don't worry, anybody. Andy cannot be replaced. He is one of one, and we're looking forward to this weekend. It's going to be great. So shoot us some messages if you have questions. If we screwed something up, blame Savannah. It's all her fault. Just shoot her a message, and we will see you out on the track. End scene.
You can blame me.
Thanks for listening to the CWC Podcast.